Hello, exiles. Welcome back to SF in patch 0.3.1 that, as you know, has brought about some major changes to the Atlas. Um, I'm We're looking at some old parts of the Atlas that were generated before 0.3.1 um, came about, and in these older 30, okay, no, I don't want to use it there. In these older parts, the maps still have yeah, they still have the tablet modifiers that you've added using the old mechanism. So right now for this map, I will be running it as a 6 modifiers map with monster pack size, everything monster pack size related, with 3 more ritual tablets, and we will have the modifiers from the old tablets, from the old map tablets that we've added to the towers. Right now, that map, this map is influenced by this tower and this tower, and we've kind of run out of triple tower maps. So there's that one, there is that one, and okay, this one is triple tower, but it doesn't have deferring. Rerolling can be done twice. Can reroll favors ritual alters in your maps twice as many times. With the current ritual setup for Atlas passives, I don't think I can take um, advantage of the fact that I can reroll 4 times, but since deferring costs 89% reduced tribute, maybe that will help. Can reroll twice as many, 271% increased chance to be omens. That's a lot. Is it going to be enough? We don't know. Just how many omens and what kind of omens will we find. So let me clear the map, find the altars, clear the altars, and try not to die, because while the build usually moves through packs, exactly the abyssal packs, they're still kind of hard to take on. I was lucky to identify it before getting into it. So yeah, I'm gonna keep doing this. Spin to win. See you back when I clear the altars. All right, that was, as you can see, we've skipped the abyssal rift. We've skipped the boss. We've only done the ritual altars. So let's see what we get. We have 4.9 thousand tribute. Again, that is without reinvigorate the sacrifices. I'd love to be able to run this, but somehow you have to give up. Maybe you give this one up, and this one up, but you can't. So you really need this and this and this and this. So it's a lot of. Right now, deferral says deferral costs 89% reduced tribute. So 50 doesn't really seem to be 89% reduced tribute, does it? Interesting. 89% is 90% reduced. It should be in the it should be in the area of 5. Yeah. We still have to defer this first, wouldn't we? Ay, 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 ay. I want to go for the ominous sanctification. It will sanctify it, saying, or randomize the numeric values of its modifiers, then multiply the values of those modifiers by random value ranging from 80 to 120%. Will be sanctified, and most methods of item crafting and modification cannot be used on sanctified items. I will not defer that. Seems like another yeah. Going back to this, it costs 600 to defer this without the sanctification and 700 to roll it, so maybe we can get enough rerolls and deferrals. Plan is to get the deferred items to become too cheap to defer again. 83, 250, 29. So that costs 29. If I defer it, I pay 22. Too cheap to defer again. I'm gonna grab it. 16. Can I defer it? Too cheap. Let's grab it. 55. Too cheap to defer again. Gotta grab it. But with the 279% increased chance to be omens, we didn't see any new omens, did we? Oh, chaotic monsters. And gambling. Right, then I guess this is it. This is what... How much is that? 10 and 29, 39. That should be enough to pick up the... It wasn't. Insufficient tribute. Yeah. What can I say? Underwhelming. Underwhelming. Maybe, you know, making a decision off of a single run is not that efficient, but we're running out of time for this recording today. Thank you all for watching. I mean, it's good enough that we can stack a map with 3 ritual tablets, so we can, if we find additional tablets that give us deferral cost. Right now I seem to be out of tablets that give us deferral cost. This would be interesting. How would you gain the tribute to run 3 Freedom of Faith tablets so that you get 8 times 16 times, because you have double from your Atlas skill points, and then 2, 4, 8, 16 times to reroll the tributes and also defer them. And maybe if your referral is, yeah. So before this gets changed, remember that you can stack your desired mechanic tablets in the same map. So maybe you want to do something with breaches. If this adds a otherworldly breach to the map, do 3 of them add 3? Let me know in the comments if that happens. Or maybe with Delirium. I don't know what slaying rare monsters in the map pauses the Delirium mirror trigger for 2 seconds. Maybe you stack 3 of these, you clear the map, and you're still running Delirium. Interesting, right? Either way, you can take one of your old maps, reuse the modifiers there, this one with deferring cost 30. If we add the 80% of, if we add the 50% from our Atlas, this one, it's up to 80, and this one adds a quarter of that, may add a quarter of that, so you get to 100% decreased cost for deferring. But unfortunately, this one doesn't have to have the double rerolls. Yeah, either does that one. Deferring cost 15. I could go around the map, see if there's any setup where I still have double rerolls and deferral cost still here in the map, and that would, you know, allow us to farm a little more ritual. Right now we have good enough number of petition splinters, so next time we find a good boss killing build, except the lightning arrow one, maybe we'll make a movie of taking down the king in the mist on Merciless, that number of times, 10 times, 20 times. Until then, Charlie here has been honored to have you, and go through the rituals for your viewing pleasure. Thank you all for watching, and goodbye, exiles.